I hope you guys are doing good today. Welcome back to my channel. And finally a daytime reading. I got somebody who, well, my mom, she's watching the baby, so I don't have to creep in the middle of the night to do the reading. So today's reading is, what do your ancestors have to tell you, or what message do they want to get to you? So the first message is trust. We have trust here, and it's in reverse. So right away we see that this pile one, and I'm sorry, this is pile one. And pile one, if you chose the salamander, lizard, or gecko, we see that we aren't having a trust in a certain situation. That's what I see is going on, because the trust is in reverse. So I think your ancestors want you to have trust in a certain situation. I feel like you don't have faith in something you're going through. To me, this is already signaling higher knowledge, some kind of higher. You're blessed with a higher knowledge. So maybe if you look deep inside yourself, you already know you have the answers to what you seek. And your ancestors want you to know that what you're looking for, you already have inside you. And you really don't have to look much further than that. I'm going to read from this book. You know the truth, so stand strong and believe true to what you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust and a mutual agreement. And a mutual agreement could test your faith. So I signal out to that little excerpt, and it's saying something about a mutual agreement. Or it could be personal or business, but maybe somebody has betrayed you, or you've seen something that you didn't like. Something dishonorable about somebody you were in agreement with, and it left you, or it could have been in the past as well. This could have happened to you in the past, and you might just have trust issues in general. So your ancestors want you to know that they see everything, and if people harm you, they see that too. So they want you to know that they've got your back, that you're spiritually protected in the 3D world, in the 5D world, and they want you to know they got your back. So I'm going to read another excerpt. So we're going to go, if it swings through to the left, the answer proves to be bereft. Place crystal on top of head, inviting clarity to spread. Faith, belief, respect's a must. It's safe, finally, firmly to trust. So basically, they don't want you to stop living your life. They want you to continue to live your life like you are divinely protected. They have your back. They are protecting you. They are always with you. And whatever happened to you in the past with a mutual relationship, whether it's at work, business, or personal, they don't want this, because it's like you let this person win if you let them take this part of you. Okay? So we're not going to say this is going to happen overnight. Everything is a process, right? But it's saying every day you can kind of trust the process, to know that your ancestors won't let you go through anything that won't be of any kind of benefit for you. So we have Lord Kapila, the knower of matter and spirit. So to me, yeah, like this is my higher knowledge card. So it's saying, and this is upright, so it's saying the knower of matter and spirit. Like your ancestors blessed you with like a higher knowledge, that you just know things. And I think you kind of lost touch with that aspect with yourself. But it was not that hard to get back in touch with that part of yourself. All you have to do is kind of sit in a quiet spot and kind of like meditate on that part of yourself, that quiet voice that kind of, when you answer When you ask a question and that quiet voice that answers, that's like you communicating with your higher self. But you're blessed with scientific knowledge, it says, power of discrimination. See, that power of discrimination. So sometimes we want to believe or trust someone so bad, and we were shown red flags, but we still proceed anyway. So it says already that you're blessed with the power of discrimination. Inside, you already know whom you should trust and whom you should not trust. So just maybe use it as a lesson for next time. You know what to use, or you know what to look for to see if somebody is distrustful. Divine understanding and liberation. Knowledge and mastery of the material elements. So it says you have access to knowledge and mastery of all of this 3D realm. So inside you already know these things. And this granted you, whatever you went through, it granted you a divine understanding. It also liberated you. So maybe this person that maybe it might have betrayed you, or whomever or whatever might have betrayed you, it aided to some liberation, that it liberated you from something that you were stuck to. So you might not have liked the process in which it was done, but it had to be done for your liberation, if you understand what I'm saying. So let's see what further messages we have. Yeah, so we have 3 of Cups. So we're saying, right here, we're seeing something had to be let go so something better can come along. So some of you already might have found the love of your life. You might already, or you might have just started, because this is 3 of Cups and it's not 2 of Cups. So it means you guys move past 2 of Cups and realize you guys are soulmates, and this is the person who you want to be with. Or this person could be on the way, but something had to be severed off so you can get what was truly meant for you. And sometimes when we don't let things go, then divine intervention steps in, and your ancestors might have stepped in to set that situation up so you can get rid of this person or thing, or because it could be jobs too that they had to get out of your life. So yeah, so we're seeing Princess of Wands. So it could have been maybe some kind of third party situation where it seems like maybe somebody was jealous of you. Okay, somebody could be jealous of you or covet something that you have, and or it could have been like a close relative or friend that broken the trust or betrayed you. Just know that that person just was used as a pivot because their spirit was already weak, and they just, it's like collateral damage. If somebody's spirit is weak, your ancestors do not want that person around you, because it does contaminate. We are who we hang around. We are who our friends are. So if we're around people who have a weak spirit, that can also bring us down or bring our frequency down. And sometimes if we're too nice or we're too sweet to, kind of sever ties, then they will be severed for us by our ancestors. So yeah. So better things are coming to you now. Better things are on its way to you. It could be some of you guys, I'm getting this could be in a job. So what it's saying is a better job could be coming to you. They'll pay you more money than what you were getting before. And on top of that, if this was some kind of job situation, you'll be happier here, because I got that you guys weren't that happy in the last job, but this next job that's coming, you'll be much happier at the next job that's coming. So despite whether it's more money, and I'm looking like it's definitely could be money, but you'll be happier. You'll understand in the end that everything happens for a reason. So if we lose one thing, that means something greater is coming. I always say that, like, I never lack of anything. If I lose something, I know something greater is on its way to me. And that's just the sacrifice that had to be made so I can receive something that was better, that's better for me. And I'm going to read an excerpt of this book. This is my little treat I'm going to do today. It's called Keep Moving by Maggie Smith. So I'm just like going to randomly go to a page and let's see what it says. It says, expect that what you tend to will grow. Expect that what you feed with your care and attention, what you shine your light on, will thrive. Choose wisely. And I really like that. I really like that. So basically what we focus on and what we give our attention to, we will grow that situation. It will thrive. And that could be whether it's good or bad. So we want to be careful and mindful what we give our attention to. Especially you, a person who has such high and divine knowledge from your ancestors. You want to be careful whom you surround yourself with. You know, because a lot of people look to you for answers because they know that you have this knowledge and it comes straight from your DNA through your ancestors. And we just want to make sure that you focus on what you manifest are the things that's befitting and on your frequency for you. Okay, so that's what your ancestors want to tell you. Have trust. Trust the process, that these things work out in your best interest. Whatever loss it is, whatever loss that you might have went through, whether it be through a relationship or job, something is better on the way and they got your back. They want you to know you got your back. And if you're in a relationship now, you can trust this. If you're in a new job right now, or you going into a new job, you can trust that that will work out. It will be the better thing for you than what you had. Okay? All right, so we're going to go to pile 2. Okay, so pile 2, and if you chose the coin, a gold coin, what we have is a message. What message do your ancestors want to tell you? Well-being. This is my healing pile. Well, right away I felt healing energy from this card. So maybe you're taking some time away from the world to heal yourself. You might be feeling very reclusive right now. Might not want to deal with a lot of people. That's because you're going through this healing process, and it's going to lift you into a higher station. So let's go to, yes. This is what I zoomed in. This is the passage that I zoomed right on in. By doing so, you'll emerge with a positive self-esteem, so you can live and work productively while feeling engaged with the world around you. So what you're going through is like this little metamorphosis, right? Like when a butterfly goes into a cocoon, or I'm sorry, a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and emerges a butterfly. So it's going on a higher level of yourself. So you're going on this hibernation period. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to see butterflies somewhere in this card. And I do. I see like, if you look, there's like butterflies coming out of, it looks like out of her spirit. She's laying down in this like grass field. And if you can see from her spirit, there's like butterflies coming out of it. So I knew I was going to see butterflies in that card. This is a new deck for me. I love this deck, by the way. It's called Spellcasting Oracle cards. But anyway, yeah, so you're going through like the same kind of period, and that you need that time where you can kind of regroup, hibernate, get your energies together, because there's major transformation going on. And it says happiness, health, and comfort support you as you take steps towards personal fulfillment. So that's what you're working on. So this time you're taking by yourself or away from the world is very much needed, as your soul is taking this slumber or taking this hibernation period to lift you up to the next part of your life, which will be a higher point, higher vibration, higher frequencies, higher vibration and frequency, and better thought of yourself. So your self-esteem has been whacked all around. You might have lived, I don't know if you have low self-esteem all your life, or you went through something and it might have took your self-esteem from you. Well, this is being repaired and worked on right now. Right now, as we speak, you're being healed. So, Release emotions into earth, state of being to rebirth. So release emotions into earth. So at this time, even though we might want to feel reclusive, it is very important. Your ancestors want you to know. And I'm feeling very much also Native American ancestries, because they're very connected to the earth. And I'm feeling a heavy connection with the earth here. And that's awesome because we got like a pinnacle. And pinnacles are earth, right? Gold coins and pinnacles is earth. So I'm feeling very much connection to the earth in this pile. Like you guys are very heavily connected to the earth. And even when you just like take walks, ground, when you take off your shoes and kind of walk walk through the grass in your bare feet, that is very much giving you the energies you need back in your soul. So how fortunate it is for you to, part of your healing process is just basically to go out, be around some trees, maybe be around some water, but definitely connected to the earth itself. Mother Earth itself, the soil, is very healing for you. It helps you repair yourself, your self-esteem, or part of who you are. And it says lifestyle choices need to be revisited. A welcome energy shift is occurring. Try to consume healthy foods and beverages. So at this time, you know, if we're not eating that healthy, maybe we could try. Not saying that you have like to have this perfect diet of just like all, you know, fruits and veggies, but just try to eat a little bit more healthier, because your earth, the earth, and like our bodies is like a small earth. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure we take care of our small earth that we live in too as well. And you're about to turn a corner. So basically, yes, you're going through a higher level. You're going to be moved up into a higher level, almost like an ascension. So we have Brahma, God of creation. So that's very much what I'm feeling. Like you're creating a new you. That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new you by you connecting to the earth. And I'm also feeling too, when you go to sleep at night, and maybe in the 5D, you're working on repairing yourself. And what you're doing is you're manifesting that to the 3D. And that is so awesome. So, instills creativity, overcoming infertility, happiness in this world. And you're going to be very happy. Happiness and well-being is what's coming. It's what you're manifesting to yourself right now. This is what your ancestors is doing. And they're also helping you in this process. It's almost like they're gathered around you saying this prayer. Like even when you go to sleep at night, your ancestors are just gathering around you and they're saying this prayer, and they're helping you manifest this new you with this beautiful self-esteem that's helping you to realize this beautiful person that you already are. You are above all. You are supreme. May you fulfill our cherished desires, and may we possess bounteous wealth in things of the world. So you could be also manifesting wealth as well to you, which is why you might have got the gold coin and the pentacle, and your ancestors might be helping you get that covered too. Now, it might not be here, but it's on its way. It's on its way. So don't get discouraged if you don't see like these immediate results. It's on its way. So we do have Ace of Cups. And what I'm feeling with this Ace of Cups, it's a tremendous love from your ancestors. And they're pouring that love right into you, where you will feel a tremendous love for yourself. Like you will, day by day, you will start to develop more and more love. Like you're almost falling in love with yourself. And what you're going to do is you're going to have this huge aura of love all around you manifesting, and it will bring you all kinds of beautiful things, because money as well as abundance. But when you love yourself, you bring major loads of abundance, not just in money or the things we can buy or materialistic things, but also people and situations that bring us love. Yeah, so we have a victory here. 6 of Wands. We have a victory. We have this huge victory of coming. Mastery of self. You have mastered yourself. Maybe you were going through a low vibration period. You might even went through a dark night of the soul where you didn't know much what was going on, and you didn't know your left or your right, or you don't know if you would ever get through this dark period. And if you are going through this dark period, don't worry. Your ancestors are right with you. They're like this sun. Your ancestors is like this sun behind you. This is how much they love you. Okay? And you see how much that you see the lion Like, they want to let you know that that's your spirit. That's who they're like they're like the line for you. So some of you might be Leos here. And the sun is very healing for you too as well. So the earth, the sun, and all of this helps you connect you to your ancestors, helps you realize who you are. Then we have the Lovers. And some of you might be working on, it's like you guys also might be working on bringing love into your life. But on top of that, I do see love is coming, but this is the lesson that your ancestors want to learn. It's also a love of yourself, coming to love with yourself, coming into unity, because people forget the Lovers represent that too. The unifying of two souls. Sometimes we are in a like a fight with two aspects of ourselves, and maybe one aspect of ourselves hate the other aspect, and there's a lot of discord there. And sometimes we might even hate ourselves, or it might bring self-esteem because we don't accept the other part of ourselves. And that's true love. True love is accepting the good and the bad unconditionally. So this is basically what your ancestors want you to know, that you are going through this, and that you have come to love yourself. You are coming to accept yourself as you are, and you are being united with yourself. So it's like a love affair of self, in which will bring, it's like it's starting in the 5D and it will bring it on 3D, because how can we really unite with someone else, right? If we don't unite with ourselves first, we really can't have that true love. So this is basically what's going on for you right now. You're uniting with yourself. You're marrying yourself. You're finding yourself and falling in love with yourself. And I truly think that is beautiful. And we're going to read an excerpt of this book, Keep Moving. That's my treat for this file. And let's see what we can find for you. So it says, do not fold yourself up until you are too small to fold. Remember, Whitman, you are large. You contain multitudes. Let yourself, your multitudes, unfold and take up space. Keep moving. So that is beautiful. So this is saying exactly, that's kind of going right with what I was saying to you. Accept all aspects of yourself. Don't put away the things that you think that other people want to accept and see from you. Take up that space. Don't be afraid to take up that space. Love yourself for all that you are, even if it might seem bad, or even if people told you that it's bad, or if you act a certain way. Those people don't matter. People who love you will accept you for what you are. Okay, so that's what your ancestors want you to know. And I think that's very beautiful. So good luck with that journey. Now we're moving on to pile 3. Okay, so I call this my beautiful people pile. And basically, This is the number 3 pile, Peacock. And it's befitting from what I'm seeing right here. But right now, I'm seeing that your ancestors are very happy with you. They're very happy. You have passed some tremendous tests and closed out some kind of cycle. Okay? And it might seem to others, it may seem like things come to you pretty easy, doesn't it? Like, some people might say that you get things very easy, but they don't know how hard you really work for these things. You make it look easy, Your spirit makes it look easy, but it's not. It's hard work. So we have happiness. You just completed something. And your ancestors have been cheering you on and rooting for you this whole time. So we have, in this quest for happiness, you need to decipher what it is that truly gives you a cheery disposition. This may be through a loving relationship, securing a top job, gaining popularity, acquiring new clothes, purchasing a shiny car, being surrounded by pets, or going on holiday. So I don't think it's so much. And this is what I think you had to learn. That's why I said this pile. People think that you get things easy, but it's the energy you put out. You put out really good energy. You put out really good energy, and you give out really good, because you really feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? You really, and that's befitting, because you got the peacock, right? You got the peacock, and that's befitting. Yeah, so people might think that things come to you really easy, you know, and you picked this peacock, and I think you resonate with this peacock. You might be a very beautiful looking person. And you also got Mohini Murti, which is the divine enchantress, and it was a form that one of the gods had picked to come down and enchant like these wicked men. I think the Raksha, which is demons in Hindu or Hindi, and she was sent to give nectar, but because they didn't want to take it normally, I mean, if through some other kind of form, they made this beautiful enchantress form, and this God embodied this divine enchantress so they could have this nectar. So it's your energy. It's very addictive. It makes other people happy. When people interact with you, they feel happy. They might just come around. And if you look and you see, she has a lot of admirers around her. But it might be just like one person that you're attracted to. So you're like this enchantress, and you come around. And if you are a guy, then you are just enchanter. You know, you're able to enchant with how you look and your energy. That energy field is just so sweet and just happy, and people see you and you're happy. That's why I say you make it look easy. Like, she's doing a lot of hard work. She's sent here to she was sent there to kind of get these this nectar to these bad energies. And because of what she's doing, what she looks like and how she's doing it, it looks easy, but it's actually a hard job to do that, to actually subdue. So you might through your energy, just by you being happy, you're actually able to, it's almost like alchemy. Like alchemy, you can take metal into gold. That's what you can do. You can take the worst people and actually turn them into the best people just through them interacting with your energy. So we have open up the box. The magic is strong. Yeah, your magic, your energy is like your magic. And your ancestors have blessed you with this energy. They blessed you. I feel like in your past life, you did probably a lot of good to people, and they blessed you in this life with this kind of hypnotizing, sweet energy that just fills everybody with happiness when they're around you. And actually could be kind of draining to you, and could bring possessive men to you, because it's like you're here on a mission to alchemize people's energy to the like you take that, you transmute the negative energy into good energy. So this is really hard work. Again, you just make it look easy, and it's through the help of your ancestors. Your ancestors actually help alchemize this energy and turn it into they take this bad energy from people and actually turn it into good energy. Your ancestors, that's what they help you with. But what they want you to know, you do such a good job at it, really. You really do. But they also want you to remember to rest for yourself, because you do need some time to kind of detoxify and get this energy out of your system. Happiness now comes along. Contentment, jollity, and cheer will keep you going through the year. So they also want you to go to things that make you happy, that put a smile on your face, that doesn't make you sad. If you are going a direction and if you feel like sadness or energy or like something's holding you back, you need to get out of there immediately, because that is not your mission. Your happiness is actually your superpower, and your ancestors want you to stay in that. So we have the King of Cups here. Yeah, so to me, you're able to kind of control your emotions. And this is has to do also with alchemy. You're able to control, because the King of Cups, that's what he does. He's able to control his emotions. If you look, this is actually a happy King of Cups. Most King of Cups, he kind of looks a little stern and strict, but this is actually a happy King of Cups, because that's because he's mastered his emotions, and he does not let his emotions master him. If you let your emotions master you, you'll end up very miserable, because emotions can go from one end of the spectrum to the next, and you don't. You kind of put your, I'm feeling heavy Scorpio energy with this pile too. So you're able to kind of keep them in a check, and kind of, if you feel negative energies trying to come to you, you're able to alchemize. I'm telling you, you turn metal into gold. You're able to alchemize it and turn it into good energy. You believe you really was blessed this lifetime with this pile. So we have Princess of Swords. So we have that some people, they might try to turn you bitter, right? You might get some people that's a little jealous, and they might come with the mind games and try to turn you bitter. You know, the thing is to not let them. Your ancestors want you to know, like, don't even pay people like that any mind if people trying to come, because they just kind of want to bring you down to their level. If you look, she don't look that happy. She don't look that happy. She look like she's angry about a lot of stuff that's going on in her life, don't she? Like, she got a lot to get off her plate. The thing is, your ancestors don't want you, they don't want you taking things off of her plate, okay? That's not for you to do. Your energy does, with your energy, you are able to alchemize other people's energy, but you don't have to. You can keep your energy for yourself. You can keep your nectar to yourself, because she has this nectar. So your energy is like a nectar. You can keep it into yourself and tell that person no. You know, you can let them know. And if you look, it's over top of her. And it's almost like she's telling this person no. So you might have some women that come in, and this can go for the men too. You might have some women that come in and they might want to steal your energy. Do not let them. Only go to the things that make you happy. Only go to the people that are positive, that resonate and make you happy. Don't give people unworthy of your energy to your energy. And wow, we have like a pair. So it could be not just women who do this. It says Prince of Swords as well. So we have like a lot of people, and these people could be like air signs, like Libras, Gemini, or whatever. They're just could be jealous that you're just work so well. Yeah, I'm getting this is the Aquarius, so it could be some Aquarius people that just want to just I'm getting cut down your energy. They might want to just cut down your energy and kind of knock you off your high horse, where they want you to suffer a little bit like them. And your ancestors are telling you, this is the blessed pile where you kind of did good in your past life. Only job you got to do is go towards your happiness. And you're actually helping people out by doing this. Okay? Your job is just keep going towards your happiness, and block out, and don't even act like they exist, because what you focus on grows. And let's see what we can pick from you. For the book, we have choose your words with a jeweler's eye, considering their facets, their clarity, their ability to reflect light. Speak without silencing others. Listen without losing your own voice. So that I really focus and listen without losing your own voice. So you can listen to people or give people attention without losing sight of who you are. Never lose sight of who you are. You're this happy, beautiful energy. You're this beautiful person inside and out. And wherever you go, you bring happiness, and it flows out all from out you. Don't let people take that from you. And if you what I got is that you have this mastery over your emotions. If you want to block something out, you can do it like 1, 2, 3. And you've already mastered that this lifetime. What people work on for all their lifetime, you came in this lifetime able to do that. You're the King of Cups, and you can cut these people right on out just by thinking about it or not thinking about it. Okay? So your ancestor says what you focus on grows. Don't focus on it. Don't even make them an issue. You keep going into your mission of happiness, and you'll be fine. Okay, pile 3. Now, next we're going to our next one, which is pile 4. Okay, so we are back with pile 4. And pile 4, if you chose the Dove, and then what your ancestors are saying to you now very strongly right away, I feel like this may be, for some of you, this may be a mother who passed on. And if it's not your mother, it could be your grandmother, or it could be your grandmother and also your great-grandmother. It's like a line of women that's around you, that's protecting you, that kind of want you to take your power back. And maybe you were in a relationship for some of you, and you kind of gave someone all of your power. And you have like a fierce mother warrior energy in your ancestors. The women are very powerful. I feel like the women, your ancestors, the women in your family line are healers. And they have this in your DNA. And the children come out very blessed because it's like the love that they give to their children is divine love. So when they raise their children, they raise their children to become divine beings, divine feminines and divine masculines, because of the healing line that these women ancestors represent. So right away, they're very protective over you. And also, if you are a male, you know, it could go vice versa. But they're very protective of you. And they feel like someone is trying to take your power away. They're trying to gain some kind of, like, subdue you. Trying to, like, walk all over you. So they make you feel like your opinion doesn't matter. But you have this blessing. You already have this blessing from your ancestors, and you have this protection around you. And they want you to stand up and fight for yourself. And one of the summaries we have, I'm going to read, is by working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you're more able to step fully into your power. With Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. So something to do with fire. So you guys could be fire signs. But what your ancestors want to let you know, that you do possess the fire inside of you to stand up for what you believe in. Because sometimes when things go down or somebody wrongs you, you might not always stick up for yourself. Your ancestors want you to know that you are protected, and you come from a strong line of women that do speak up for themselves, that do speak for empowerment. And they also had to find their voice. But they want you to be the one to break this generational curse of women have to find their way to fight for their voice, to fight for their freedom, to fight for just to exist, to be happy, to be who they are without looking for someone's approval. Now, some of you might have babies on the way, or one can be coming in the near future. So, especially if this baby is a female, your ancestors want you to raise this female to be strong, to stand up for herself, to speak her mind, to not be timid. Okay? And if you have a boy, then they want you just to raise this boy to respect women and stand up for women and not be one of those men to abuse women. Okay? This will be hard work. It won't be easy for you to stand up for yourself. That's what the card's saying, but your ancestors are saying you are very much capable of it. And they stand around you and they do lend you strength. But also, they said that whoever hurt you, they will take care of them if they've not taken care of this person already. Karma will do its job to this person. Your ancestors will definitely do this job, because let me tell you something. Your ancestors do not play about you. I would feel sorry for any person that tries to hurt you, because your ancestors, if you look at this card right here, the Nine of Swords, you see like the swords coming down, like they're raining down, and you could see in the background it's like ruins. You can see right here, like in the background it's ruins, and it looks like everything is falling apart for this male. The venom, the poison that he tried to push out on you, the words that he tried to say to you, that he tried to use, or she, it could be a she, but the words that they tried to use on you, or the mind games they tried to use on you to make you feel like you were less than, it's going to come back on them tenfold. So they don't even want you to worry about revenge or trying to get some kind of, they just want you to stand up for yourself and get away from this person and gain and get your power back. Because in a way, you've never lost it. It's always been there with you. It says, allow the fire to ravage. Be free. Empowerment stroke for all to see. Flame ignited, feel it grow. Now become the sacred glow. So there is a power grown within you. Okay, and your ancestors want you to claim it. Now, we all have power. Some we have to work for, some is given. This power is given to you. It's earned through the work that your ancestors had to do. And they went through hard work to make sure that you would not, it really pains them to see you go through anything remotely like what they had to do, or what they had to go through. So they want you to know that the work has already been done. You just have to claim it. You just have to claim your inheritance. And your inheritance is this power that lies inside of you, that when you start standing up for yourself, you're going to start to see changes happening. You're going to start seeing you making a path for yourself. You're going to start seeing that how loved you are and how much you deserve this love. It's like yourself is just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to come. Like, you really don't need anybody to rescue you. You have the power to rescue yourself. And that is what yourself is waiting for. You is waiting to come home to you. Okay? So the power is there. It's just waiting on you to claim it. There's so much love around you. You are cherished. Your ancestors want you to know you are cherished, you are loved, and you are protected. And they always got your back. And like I said, I feel sorry for anyone who tries to hurt you, because your ancestors will deal with them and quickly. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. Alrighty, so okay, so we're gonna go straight here. Commit yourself to the present. Loosen your grip on the life you had before a loss, an upheaval, a change that called everything into question, so that you can be here where you're needed right now. So I think basically what that's trying to say is that you might be looking at things that you don't want to lose, or you might have a fear of losing something if you're still in a relationship. If you're still in a relationship, or in some kind of relationship with somebody who doesn't, appreciate you or love you like the person that you're supposed to wait, or loving you the way you're supposed to be loved. Don't think about something as a loss. Like I said, when you find your voice, when you find your power, you're going to see how easy it is for you to manifest or make a way by claiming your power. You're going to make a way for better things to come to you. Okay? It's more important to walk away from things that's demeaning, and where you deny your power, deny yourself, and deny better treatment for yourself. It's better to lose these things and instead of feeling like you have to hold on to somebody or something. Nothing is worth you. Okay, your ancestors want you to know there is nothing worth you. Nothing worth your respect. Nothing worth your love. Nothing worth your dignity. Okay, if people cannot do this, if people cannot love you, if people cannot respect you, if they can't treat you with dignity and integrity, then they do not need to be in your life. And the only person that needs to realize this so much is you. Okay? So that is basically the message. And it looks like you are walking into this power. Like I said, I'm feeling strong mother spirit. And if it's not mothers, it's mothers of mothers of mothers. So this could be 3rd generation down, 4th generation down of mothers. And they really love you. And when you have a child, this child will be really blessed, okay, if you don't have one already. All right, so that is it, pile 4, and I will see you next time in our next reading. I hope you guys have a good night. I did have to finish this off at the night. I started off in the day, but I had to go get my son. So now it is night. So I hope you guys have a good night, a good sleep, and continue to believe in yourself, because I believe in you.